see that, but someone else. All right, y'all better stay tuned. Hey, what's going on again, YouTube? Back with another video. This one's about wood piles and my chimney. A subscriber asked me about my wood pile, and this is for you. And I'm also going to shoot a quick, well, not a quick, but a snippet of my chimney stack and do a little bit of explanation on that as well, and explain, about why I did the through wall, which is didn't really have access through a portion of my house because of the way the pitches and all that stuff were. Different pitches counteracted with each other, which made me have void spaces up inside the house. So where I wanted to actually take the chimney through the house, it wouldn't allow me to have access to it. So through wall was the best option, and so it worked out. This is basically something anyone can do. You don't have to contact a wood stove company to do this. If you don't have the time or the mechanics, then yes, I would definitely recommend a professional to install it. But I'm no professional. But people ask me who installed this, and I say I did, and they pretty much say, wow, that looks like a professional job, and that kind of warms me on the inside a little bit. But like I said, I took my time. I watched a ton of videos, myself, and I saw a lot of people doing this themselves, and none of them were experts at this. It's just a matter of knowing how to use a tape measure, a drill, a saw, etc. Just your basic, not basic hand tools, but power tools. And I grew up with a father that was real handy, and I guess it kind of rubbed off on me. So the next video you'll see will be a picture of my stack, and then the video after that will be my wood pile, and I'll explain each one. All right, so here's a picture of the stack. 4 pieces of triple wall, 36 inches, and of course the rain cap. And these are all Duravent pieces. Here's the through wall with the T, and I had to get an extra extension piece, a 12-inch piece, and that's to clear my soffit. And you gotta have a 2-inch clearance, at least a minimum 2-inch clearance from the side of your house with the triple wall, which is relatively close. And I built this bracket to support the extra length that I had to add for the weight. All in all, I think I did a fairly good job. I got plenty of compliments after the installation. People riding by, I was like, hey, you installed that? I was like, yeah, that was me. We were wondering what you was putting up out here, but and then I made those brackets up there to help support the length out of 3/4 inch pipe and 1/2 inch pipe, and basically they kind of overlap each other, and then basically drilled your screws in to help strengthen them and make them like as one. And then I took some L brackets and mounted those pipes to the end down on the roof of the house, and mounted those together with just some I think I had 3/8 bolts or 1/2 inch bolts, and I caulked the heck out of that so I wouldn't have any leaks. But yeah, so that's my stack, and I've had it for probably 3 years now, 3.5, something like that. And Lord willing, it's still holding up. So I'm proud of myself. So like I said, anybody can do this. It's not hard. It's just that you just really need to take your time, when you're doing stuff like this, and it's yours. Once you're done, you can, give yourself a pat on the back and know that you've done something, without paying. I don't know how much it is to have someone come in and do this, but I Googled it and it said anywhere from what, $1,500 to $3,000, and I'm assuming that is included with the stove and everything. So you can save yourself quite a bit of money, in this. I paid roughly 400 and I think it was $50 for my Englander, which was brand new. And I just got lucky because when I walked in, I was actually returning a stove because come to find out the stove wasn't throwing off enough heat. It was the small one, the Englander V17, I think that's what they call it. And I just wasn't getting enough heat. And it's all because of the location where it was in the house. So when I turned that back in, I actually ended up paying more for that than the NC30. So I pretty much got almost like a refund. And all because there was a family that I guess or whoever purchased that NC30 got it home and realized it wouldn't work in their house, so they had to bring it back. In Home Depot, I guess, had to mark the stove down for some reason. Well, I got lucky, and it just so happened it just got brought back in that day as I was turning mine in that night, and there you have it. I got that, and I've been loving this stove ever since. So you've seen, if you haven't seen some of my videos, go check those out about the NC30. I explained, how that stove operates, etc., and the love I have for that stove. And if anybody is out there in the market for wood stoves, please do go check out those videos. Click that subscribe button too. I'm sure I'll say that again. And like I said, the next video will be my wood pile. There you have my stack. All right, guys, next video. Here's my wood pile. Nah, that's not all of it. That's little scrap branches I'll be using when it's basically just to start a little break-in fire or whatever, and get the season started. It's my little man right there, so just gonna walk you down. Got covers on it right now, but mostly all my wood is ready to rock and roll. I have a lot of it, as you can tell, and this is just me humping it, getting wood. And this is accumulated over probably the past 2 to 3 years. And I have wood all underneath all of this, and all this wood is ready to roll. Some's a little wet because of how the cover is, but the stuff that's underneath that is dry. And I already have some wood already in the house in my wood box. So yeah, this is a combination of maple, oak, some pine in there, not a lot, beechwood, some birch, and the oak that I'm referring to is red and white oak. And I've gotten all this stuff free of charge, including the pallets that you see on the ground. I did not pay a dime for anything. The only thing that basically I can charge myself is my time and my effort and the gas that I went to go pick up the wood. And most of the wood was already cut up, so it was just a matter of getting there and loading it on my trailer, bringing it home and splitting it. And some of these pieces I didn't even split because I have the Englander NC30. So, and if any of you know about the NC30, it's the firebox accepts 20-inch logs, and you can go up to as much as 23 inches, and you'll have about maybe a half an inch. if you put it all the way to the back, you'll have about a ½ inch when you close the door from where the wood touches the actual glass. So, and if you do it diagonal, you can go up to, I think it's 24 to 25 inches. So, I mean, you can put some pretty big pieces in the England or NC30, especially when you know, on those cold days where you don't want to keep running back and forth to the stove. You know, you put some pretty nice sized large pieces in there and you got, you know, pretty much heat pretty much all day long, you know. So this is my wood pile. Really don't know exactly how much wood I have, but in my eyes, I normally run through maybe a little, depending on how cold it is. I'm in Virginia, so I mean, it gets cold here, but nothing like up north. So I'll run through maybe a cord to maybe a cord and a half, give or take, a winter. So as you can see, I probably got enough to last me about the next 4 or 5 winters. But and then sometimes if, you know, friends or someone's in dire need of firewood, I don't mind just giving it away, you know, because it's free wood to me. So it's no point in me charging it somebody else. You know, if they want to throw some money my way, that's cool. But, you know, I'm not going to ask for, you know, anything. The way I look at it, you know, at the end of the day, you know, we're all here to help each other. And if, you know, I can help somebody else, then, you know, that's, you know, God bless me and God bless them, you know. So, yeah, so that's my wood pile. Hope this helps someone out there.
Can I say smash the like button?
And if you like this video,
smash that like and subscribe for more daddy videos.
There you go, buddy. So click that subscribe button, like you said, and get notifications when I upload more videos. And God bless, guys, and take care, and stay warm this winter. All right, take care.